Good. Everybody, it's Coach Alvarez here at Alvarez Jiu Jitsu in Arlington, Texas. I'm with my awesome student, Mr. Joe Saldana here. Just want to get some input on how long he's been training and any benefits he's had while he's here. So, Mr. Joe, how old are you?
I'm 30. Well, I'm going to be 39 December.
39, right on. So, how long have you been training?
About a year and a half.
Year and a half. Consistent?
Yes.
Yes, you have. How many days a week do you train?
I come at least 3 times a week.
3 times a week. And what makes you stay on track with coming? Because a lot of people like skip class, miss a week, miss a couple weeks, miss months, years, But here, I see you a year and a half grinding 3 days a week. What helps you stay on track?
I think it's just a curiosity about what I can do with my body. Learning the techniques and then trying to learn the techniques to counter those techniques. It just becomes a deeper game from just like the workout and losing the weight. Losing the weight was just like a side effect. I wasn't even concerned about losing weight.
How much weight have you lost?
About 30 pounds.
30 pounds. Man, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Change your eating habits at all?
Yeah, I stopped, eating the refined sugar as much as I can, carbs, eating more greens and proteins and water, drinking lots of water.
Right on. That's good stuff. What helps you out with that? Because it's kind of hard for people to like go from like burgers, fries, fast food to like greens and grilled chicken and fish, stuff like that. I mean, was the transition easy, kind of hard, or what helps you stay?
It was hard to begin with, but coming here, it was kind of like a domino effect. I come here, I get beat up, I get tapped out, and then I get frustrated. It's natural to get frustrated, but then I start thinking about what can I do to get an upper hand. How do I improve my cardio? How do I get the right foods in me and the right supplements, and then all that stuff starts cascading. So when I leave here and I go home, I start researching, I start reading, and I start kind of just putting all those things together. So that way, when I come out here, I have a better chance of performing better. And then on top of everything else, I set goals, and basically my goals is to at least compete 3 times a year. So that way, I have a date, and I know that I'm going to have to be this certain weight. I'm going to have to learn these. I'm going to have to practice these techniques a certain way. So that way, when I get out there, I perform at the level that I expect myself, or that I believe in myself to be able to do.
Right on, that's good stuff. And we just got you promoted to blue belt just earlier this week. How does that feel, and what did it take to get that blue belt?
It means a lot to me, more than I can really describe, because at one point I didn't think there was any way that I was going to ever get to that point, and sometimes I feel like I'm not worthy, but that's where I take my trust in you and everybody else here and give me the promotion. I'm really proud of it, and really my concern now is that I want to be able to live up to the belts and what people see in me and what you think of what I should be doing at my fullest potential.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. No, you're definitely getting a year and a half, consistent training. Always really analytical with the techniques. I feel the same way. There's days where I don't feel like a black belt. I got really tough students, and I feel like I should just be smashing everybody, and I don't. And I go home some days like, man, 2nd degree black belt, and some days, I just don't feel like that. So that's a continual thing. You always feel like there's days where you're good, and there's days where you're like, man, I don't know, I just want to give this thing back. But you put in the work and the time, and it's really good to see you succeed so far. So. Keep an eye out for Mr. Joe. He's a very fine-tuned on the details. He's going to be a great instructor one day, because he really focuses on the details. He just doesn't do the techniques just to do them. He does them to really understand the mechanics of the move. So congratulations on the weight loss and the blue belt, man, and thanks for being a great student, man. Okay, we'll see you.